Let's welcome on board Sanjiv Bhasin as well. Sanjiv, hi, good morning. Done with the Delhi voting, and it seems like for the markets, large caps are the way to go. What a great call in HDFC Bank. Kunal was also telling us that it's now poised for a breakout.
Yeah, good morning, Aisha. So, all set for the big event. The dumb money which exited so sharply and saw such short positions covered in 2 days on the back of the record RBI dividend. That means that banks' credit default ratio should improve and so on. And valuations in private banks were extremely attractive. We still think HDFC Bank is going to be a market leader. If this market corrects, HDFC Bank will not fall. It will move up gradually. But Aisha, just to take it with a pinch of salt, I think we are fully priced. Take home some money before the event. Don't leave anything on the table. Metals and proxy of some of the other players have played out fully. I think it's time to take home some money on PSUs. So I would be on the sideline encashing some of my picks. But yes, we are always there and we always like to pick stocks. Some of our players, Ratan India, Vodafone, uh, Vedanta, Sale, Nalco have played out brilliantly. We still think there is upside there. So be stock specific. Don't place too much stress on the index because I think you could be headed for one bout of volatility, which could see 500-700 points on the downside.
Hi, morning. And we were just tracking some of the earnings within the pharma space, and there has been a clear turnaround. Torrent Pharma, for instance, DIVIs or Aurobindo that came out with their quarterly numbers. What's your sense as to how some of these companies have performed and where does the preference lie?
Yeah, good morning, Avan. But the stocks have played out like that. 450, Aurobindo is now 1250, and even DVs from less than 3000 is back to 4300. I still think DVs is a very good play on contract farming, and that will continue. Aurobindo's got a new lease of life in the injectables market. They are doing extremely well there. But like I said, Avan, the price is not in my favor. So I would rather be in FMCG, in select specialty chemical, in select real estate stocks. That is where we are more bullish. The whole AV Capital Group, the AB Group, Ultratech, Grasim, Vodafone, AB Capital, that is where I think the unbundling will come. But on pharma, yeah, like you said, proof of the pudding is that if you bought those stocks when the earnings were weak, say about a year back, you've been richly rewarded.
Just wanted to get in a take then, Sanjeev, from you as to how you're looking at some of these infra names. For instance, interesting brokerage notes coming out this morning on CLSA, for example, on IRB Infra, rather talking about how there's long-term value within the likes of an IRB. How are you looking at a GMR Airports, IRB Infra, and the entire cluster of these infra names?
Well, very positive, but the price was in your favor at 16 and 32 rupees. That's where we were bullish in the last 2 years, and it's played out perfectly as we planned. IRB being 20,000 kilometers of road, FASTag is compulsory, their EPC contracts are doing well, the business unwinding as far as the InvIT is doing extremely well, and I think that this stock can rise even further. As a disclosure, this has been one of our top pick from that 16, 18, 20 rupees mark. GMR again, unbundling and now demerger of a lot of the businesses, value unlocking, and as you are aware, airports are the best play. But I would rather go with my favorite Ashok Leyland at this price. I think the results were par excellent, and if you are looking at more expansion on the airports, then Ashok Leyland gets the chunk of the business of Indigo's buses. Thirdly, their intermediate vehicle Dost is doing extremely well, and they are adding more vehicles or market share in the CV market. I think Ashok Leyland can first hit 250 and then 300 on the upside. GMR, I think, can retrace its back to those 95 levels.
Sanjeev, as you've been pointing out, market will not wait for 25, 26 kind of period where the big growth actually comes in. They will pencil in and price in is much ahead. Also on the technical front, crossing 200 was a very critical point. For the full year, if someone is listening to you right now wants to hold on to Leyland for a year, what kind of levels possible on the portfolio level?
At least 300. and remember, the real value unlocking of the defense and the power business is not being priced in. You take it as a pure LCV player and some part of the bus market where it's the third largest bus maker in the world, not in India. In India, it's got 53% market share. I am very, very positive. And if you are bullish and you re-rated the capex stocks like ABB, Siemens, Ashok Leyland has done nothing. I would still suggest book your profit in Tata Motor. Ashok Leyland can be the next Tata Motor. So I would say 300 is definitely on the cards in this year and maybe more, depending on how fast the next government correlates with capex and so on. But you are aware CV cycles come once in 20 years, and this time again CV and cement are harbingers of growth, and I think Ashok Leyland is now poised for bigger time. As a disclosure, this is one of our top picks in the auto segment in my personal portfolio and in client portfolios.
Okay, and that's quite a disclosure coming in. And yes, Sanjiv has been bullish on Ashok Leyland for quite some time now. But Sanjiv, great to have you on the show and great to get in all that stock info from you.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.